Hi everybody, I'm Seamus.
I'm Josh.
I'm Rootscarn.
And I'm Mumbles.
And we're playing Bioshock. And we're in the part of Bioshock where you're in the underwater city and you're fighting splicers.
That's the best
Yeah.
part of Bioshock.
So, I'm looking forward to getting through this part of the game.
Yeah,
where we
I'm
leave
also
the
looking
underwater
forward-
city behind.
Yeah, to the next section, the vehicle section. It's, where you have to fight the dinosaurs.
The vehicle section, that's what this game needed.
Exactly.
A completely incongruous vehicle section, like where you drive a tank.
A
Back to
Mako.
say,
why am I trying to hack this? So, in the interim between episode 3 and this one, I found a way to remove the mouse acceleration in this game, so now I have the ability to not control really badly.
Yes.
So we're
It's
supposed
still
to take
seizure-inducing for me,
pictures
but I suppose it's less
So we're-
seizure-inducing.
Not
of
gonna make
splicers
seizure
That's
for
really
sick.
this
I
guy
don't see
on
the
the
point.
fishery.
Yeah, that's really all or nothing. Seizure induced.
We tricked you, monster.
I had
Come
a
on,
half
come over
seizure
here.
yesterday. It was really delicious.
So
You can't
we
really have
took...
gradients of inducing the seizure.
That was a pretty lame picture.
B, you
Yeah,
never
right, we
make
know
it in
how this
Pokemon
goes.
Snap.
Oh. You know, it never occurred to me to freeze these idiots and then take pictures of them. Does that degrade the quality of the picture if they're frozen when you take it?
No, not if they're in the middle of action, I don't think.
Oh, yes,
Oh.
okay.
It's actually
that's the
very
best way to
useful
find
for
out-
taking pictures.
That's the
Although
best
I
way to find
didn't
out how to
take a
kill
picture of that
something.
one while frozen.
You take it. You
So
take
if
a
they're-
guy, encase him in a reflective, thick, like 2-inch thick sheath of uniform color, and then take a blurry, out of focus, washed out picture of him with a crappy camera.
Yeah. And then never develop the film. And then give the film to somebody else. And that will turn you into an expert of killing that person.
Yes, exactly. Like that picture back there, I couldn't even see the splicer.
I wish you could equip the bunny mask. That'd be awesome.
That would be pretty
That
cool.
That would be... Although you can't see yourself, so... You could just
True.
pretend you have it on if you really want to.
I'm pretending I'm wearing it right now.
I am wearing a creepy bunny mask right now. And a coat
And that's why no one will love you.
that and a bunch of other
Oh,
reasons.
I notice the more he talks about his wife and child, that's Atlas complaining about his wife and child, the more he talks about them, the more Irish his accent gets.
Oh, those barrels are so weird. If you shoot one of them, an endless font of sparks come out. What are they storing?
No,
in those?
I
Like,
actually
Disney Imagineering?
shot the water with my plasmid.
Well, no, there is
No, no, no,
something
like
weird
the
about these barrels. Yeah,
Like
do you
Oh,
know
you
this
mean
one?
the water? No, it's
Yeah.
water. It just looks really, really,
It's not
really
water.
bad.
The-
Or
I
whatever,
know-
it's a liquid.
Water
Probably
does not normally
wine
emit
or
light.
something.
But what I don't understand is what makes these barrels not explode when you shoot them. I've never seen this in a game before. Is this some new technology they came up with at Irrational Games?
Yeah.
That made non-exploding barrels? I don't
Well,
understand.
Ryan Industries had to invent a barrel that would not explode, so that they could
Actually, I
store
think
stuff
so.
in it without having to
You
worry
know-
about it exploding.
I
That's
can
the
believe in
cover, though.
splicers and I know that I can believe in splicers and plasmids, but I think when you're talking about non-exploding barrels, you're just asking too much suspension of disbelief.
So something I didn't realize until I played through yesterday was that you can use the ice plasmid to disable turrets and hack them, and it will actually freeze them. And for some reason, this one bugged out, and it's not frozen. So the although the stuff is still going really slowly,
Use the squiggly
it'll like
pipe.
slow down the pipe flow speed.
Huh. That's weird. Can you do the same?
You know-
So it's actually better at hacking than the electric plasmid.
Wow. You know, the more I see you do this, the more I think you could build the entire game around just using that ice plasmid.
Well, the
Yeah.
downside to the ice plasmid, the one reason that makes it like not the most awesome thing ever, is that
I want to heal.
if
John.
you freeze something and then kill it, I'm fine. If you freeze something and then kill it, of course I'm gonna say I'm fine and then I'll like die, right? If you freeze something and then kill it, you can't loot it because it breaks apart. And see, there's nothing to loot now. That's the only.
no,
That's the
you won't
only
be able
real
to pick
reason.
Up 3 bullets and $12 off of them. If you're just freezing everything and beating it to death with a wrench, what do you need money for? Anyway.
Thank you.
Oh, once again I have to comment on how sore your arm must be by now. Right into the meat of your forearm with that thing every time. Not even any hesitation.
It's got the needle the size of an oil rig, too.
Yeah.
Diane, my dear, I'm sorry, but I'll be late again.
Oh yeah, we scored the
I mean-
mother load.
We can argue that Reginald Cuthbert is just used to injecting things into his arm, but...
More alcohol. You're not drinking enough
Drink it
alcohol right
all.
now.
Drink it all.
Shit. Okay. You know, I will drink all of the alcohol in this bar. Let's do it. I can't
No,
see clearly
everybody-
enough to find more alcohol, but I will get it somehow.
Now everybody watching the stream, or watching the show, can know how horrible the game looks to us all the time when we're watching it on live stream.
Oh my god, it's
It
not
will
going
not.
away!
Actually, this is probably what half our readership already sees. System shock.
Drink? Question mark?
Exactly.
I need telekinesis. So I can get the E5. Ah! I got it. There you go. How many little sisters do I have left? One more.
Yeah, you got the checklist. And if you don't get all the little sisters before you get into the, like, you progress into the next area, it brings up a thing saying, like, you know, if you don't get all the little sisters, this game might be very hard. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
that happened to me.
Oh no, I won't have level
I won't get
3
enough Adam to
fire.
buy long distance massage plasmid.
The fuck?
Oh no, I won't have
Oh.
10 guns.
Hey guys, you seeing what I'm seeing
Nice. Yeah.
here? Nice
Oh,
bug we
broken
got here.
portal. That's
Sweet.
very cool. Oh, you know what it is? The door, it's treating the door as if it was still closed for the purposes of rendering.
Yeah.
It doesn't render stuff on the other side of a door when the door is closed. It somehow didn't get the memo that the door is now open. Closing the door and opening it again might fix...
It's like the door
looks like
fell
it did.
asleep backstage, and now that it's on, like, somebody has to rush on and say, Psst! You're on! You're open!
Yeah.
Like, what? Oh, crap. See, like, I think it's rendering now.
Yeah, it's rendering.
I do want to note something about Bioshock overall. This was a bitter title for me. One of the other reasons that I didn't play it at the beginning and that I was so angry, and almost everybody's forgotten about it now, but this was one of the first games to use this new generation of phone home DRM. And that was, like, I refused to buy it because of that. I didn't refuse to play it for all this time because it's not enough like the original System Shock. This was a lot of people, including myself, just didn't want to have anything to do with this DRM.
So check this out. I'll listen to this this audio log here, and we will see a surprise.
What kind of accent is that?
Bad.
Mariska Lutz.
Foreign.
What is that?
Foreign, thank you.
Yes, that is the kind of accent it is. It is definitely a foreign accent.
Doo-doo-doo,
I don't know
plasmid.
any accents apparently.
Actually, well,
Although
actually,
short and alarms is kind of useless.
given that Rapture is an independent nation, it's really, I guess you could say that any accent is a foreign accent.
Yes.
And Andrew Ryan, he's from Russia, I think? Russia?
Yes.
Yeah,
God, I'm awful at this
Andrei
name.
Ryanovka.
I was about to say he's a Romanov?
No, not Romanov.
Romanov.
Ryanov.
That would be weird.
So this DRM that was just so insidious and that we all hated against when Bioshock came out, it's now like the order of the day. Like I think like half of all big budget titles have this stuff in it now. And everybody's either left the hobby or gotten used to it.
Can you explain why you had a problem with it? Because
Actually, it's
I
almost
don't understand.
more on the way out now.
Yeah.
Steam.
Oh, well, the DRM
Like, 'cause
basically
Steam
means
is
you
taking
don't...
over.
Right. Well, the DRM that came with this was online activation, and it was even, if I'm remembering right, it was even limited activation. Like, you could only start the game 3 times, install the game 3 times, and then you had to, like,
I
ask,
see.
call support, and that would mean you can't ever just own the game. Their servers have to exist for you to be able to play the game. And it's
Wanna get the
it's
damage
purely
bonus,
a
damn it.
single-player game. It's a completely artificial restriction on the game. And, as, you know, as somebody who owns the original System Shock drink, I've got that. I bought that game in '94, and it, you know, still runs. I'm gonna run it through DOSBox, but if that thing had depended on the servers at Looking Glass to be working, then the game would no longer run. That game would have ceased to operate.
Very much out of business.
Yeah, they totally went out. I think in early 2000s. I can't remember what year they finally gave up the ghost. Or maybe it was like 99. I can't remember now. But anyway, Looking Glass was the Bioshock of the 90s for me. It was the one company that was like really making the deeper, more interesting games that I liked. At the time, everybody called them thinking person shooters. Thief came from them, System Shock came from them.
Although I maintain if you
think I
shoot
cleared
anything
everything
in Thief,
through here.
in the Thief games, you're doing it wrong.
I'm sorry, what?
Except,
Brett's
I was about to say, if you shoot anything in the Thief games, you're doing it wrong. But then
Yes.
remember that there are mandatory combat segments in like Thief 1.
Yeah, that was, you know, that was one of the things about Thief 1. You could see them, they had a vision, but they were just a little bit afraid to just completely embrace it. They thought, oh, maybe we need to put a little bit of combat in there. Maybe people won't go for a game where you're never supposed to fight. And, of course, the main complaint about the game. The main complaint about the game was the forced combat sections are horrible. And I think Thief 2 was the pinnacle of the series.
So how about that Bioshock?
Don't
What?
piss
I don't
off
think
that
this
big
guy has
daddy
a little
yet.
sister. Yeah, I
what
used
we're doing?
Enrage
Wait for that
to
big
get
daddy.
that other
Yeah.
splicer to fight him. Is there a thing in here that I can wait for him to get to, or is it all the way up here?
On the other hand,
don't be a
if you want a trip to a Vita
Well,
chamber,
I want to wait for him to get a little sister, so then I can kill him and get the atom. Which means I have to wait for him to get up here. You guys all complaining about us running through real fast? Well, now we're going really slow.
Yeah.
Come
do we,
on.
I don't think
So
people
what-
are complaining about going fast. I think people are complaining about the constantly you're never stopping to look at anything, especially in the earlier episodes when your mouse was always flicking as if you
That's
were
a pretty
afraid
cool
a
room.
spy was going to come up behind you.
Dude,
It's
those
definitely a symptom
spies,
of playing TF2.
I would not put it past them to appear in other games and backstab me.
That Big Daddy's a spy!
Right behind you.
Alright, let's see.
Although I
How are we
don't
gonna do
think I think if
this?
that drill hits you in the front or the back, it's still it doesn't make a difference.
Here we go.
Oh,
I've never seen a big daddy call for a little sister like this. interesting.
But she's not there, right?
Prey.
There she is.
So if you killed him before she came out, you'd miss the chance to rescue her.
I'd have to wait for another one to show up.
Oh, I see. They respawn.
Yeah. It's revenge for that
Nope,
other
you are
one that
getting rescued.
escaped. Yeah, I can't see anything. There we go.
Thank you.
Seriously, that didn't seem fair, Jock.
What? Since when did I fight fair? Think about that.
You're not exactly an honorable warrior now that I think of it, no. What with your sneaking up in front of people, semi-invisible, and smacking them in the face with a flaming sword?
I can't help feel God's punishing me for bringing her and Patrick to this place.
What the hell?
Thought this would be a better life for
What is scream? What? Go away.
Could you imagine a bigger fool than that?
So,
This is
how many
me
more
missing
pictures do
about
you need?
8 headshots. Oh, I don't need any more
more,
pictures. We're on our way back.
Oh, okay.
Coward.
Yeah, it took me forever for some
Alright.
reason, because I kept getting attacked by
Ah!
spider splicers, and then I was like, hey, it's a spider
Okay.
splicer, kill it, kill it, kill it! And then it was dead, and...
I'm just gonna slip past you here, little buddy. You keep going, doing what you do.
I do like that about the Big Daddies. I like them. Farewell, Big Daddy. Good luck to you, buddy.
Hey, what the?
May you dream of large women.
What the fuck? What?
Oh, nice.
Why is there a plasmid just sitting there? And how did I
question a
miss
free
twice? We know how this goes, don't we?
This is just ridiculous. Really.
Female splicer humming Inkbot's song "If I Didn't Care." That's great. I'm glad we have that little detail.
It's not quite doing enough damage to kill her.
That wouldn't mean anything to you if you were, like, you know, actually deaf or couldn't hear, because then, you know, you wouldn't know what the song Inkbot's "If I Didn't Care." You wouldn't even know that was playing right now.
See, I don't,
Oh, you don't have any.
9 out
Yeah.
of 10 doctors. 9 out of 10 doctors recommend against letting your health reach 0.
What is the 10th one recommend?
He doesn't. He's dead.
It was all that booze. Who told you to drink
How did
all
I
of that
miss?
booze?
Oh, there's a first aid kit right over there. And then I die. I was trying to find a goddamn... Oh yeah, there's even a little, hey, open up. Oh, I'm
She's gonna
backwards.
plant you in her garden. That's kind of nice. You're gonna
But
be
you're
a pretty
commenting-
flower, Josh.
At this point in the game, has it explained why you're the only one that gets to use Vita Chambers?
It explained the bathyspheres being locked down.
Why, when you pulverize a splicer's head, they don't just pop out? All better?
Yeah, I don't think they ever really
Alright,
directly
so apparently I
explain that,
can
do
get
they?
these.
Is that
Rage
just
is pretty
inferred?
lame, yeah.
Or was there actually an explanation for that?
What? I wasn't
Or did
paying
they
any
actually, like,
attention to what you
have
guys
an
were
audio
saying.
log or something? They actually have an audio log or something explaining why you're the only one who can use Vita Chamber.
No. I mean, they do later, I think.
Well, I mean, like, later. But yeah, that's just, I mean, that would be nice. That's another one of the things, like, you doing all sorts of stupid stuff, and, you know, some other, you being able to use the bathyspheres, and all sorts of other inconsistencies that, you know, make sense, but that, you know, you just think in the beginning, you just feel like, wait, why is this happening? Why is this situation? And you can make the excuse, well, that's the whole point. I mean, you're not supposed to know, but it'd be nice if they lampshade hung that. Like, if they had somebody mention or...
Even
like,
just
you know,
acknowledge, oh, we don't know why. Even if somebody just pointed it out.
Wait, why am I going this way?
This is something we talked about in an earlier episode where I said I've never felt like you had any justification for putting that first plasmid in your arm. And everybody's like, oh no, there's an explanation for that. And it's like, well, not at the time. And the problem is that it looks like it's just a dumb video game trope. It just looks like the game is being stupid. And then later it explains it, but you have to go through half the game thinking, oh, it's just a dumb game where you're just supposed to run around and press all the buttons like you're playing Quake.
Well, no, what's worse is that it's not the game being stupid. What's much, 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 much worse is that it's your character being stupid.
Right.
That hurts much more. Like, you know, not to bring up Call of Cthulhu again, but the thing that stunk about that wasn't that the plot was stupid. It was that I had to make my character do all these really stupid things.
Obviously, to the player, it's not like they hid something from you and then surprised you with it later. They told you, pull this lever, and an anvil will fall on your head. Now, in order to continue this game, pull this lever. And you're like, why?
Yes.
Why would I do this? Why wouldn't I?
Alright, we want to incinerate for this.
Yes. Oh, yeah, what just happened was...
This is one of my favorite battles, for sure.
Peachy, or whatever his name is, said, okay, you can come inside, but leave your weapons. No reason, just put your weapons in the bucket. Everything will be totally fine, and I won't turn out to be crazy and attack you. Use those exact words.
Yeah, totally. So, here's what I don't understand. He had us go and take a bunch of pictures of spider slicers, and then he just tries to kill us and doesn't ever even use it. What the hell was the point of making us take the pictures?
Yeah. Oh, well, I wanted to waste some of your time first. So, what?
I wanted to make sure you had a camera so you could use it in the next area, except that I'm going to kill you.
Exactly.
He has some dim conception that he's part of some story writer's greater scheme, but isn't really smart enough to figure out what it is.
Atlas! He was ours!
You went through all the trouble to freeze the turret and then you just auto-hacked it?
Yeah. Oh wait, actually, I did not want to fucking short-circuit the machine. I wanted to use an auto-hack.
Yeah.
You can try again on a machine that you short-circuited? I did not know that. That really makes that entire game a complete waste. That is just... that's terrible.
I'd always just, like, naturally assumed I was screwed.
Yeah, I always assumed if you short out the machine, you won't be able to hack it.
What game is it where, like, you can either hack or modify something, but if you screw up, you can't do it again?
I was just playing a game... Oh, there was Mass Effect, where if you screw up a hack attempt, you can't try again.
Fallout 3, can't, you know, make a hack attempt if you screw up.
Unless you get the perk. Why am I hacking this thing?
Unless you get the
perk,
I am really not the person easier to ask. Quick loading. I mean, you use that perk anyway. You get a second try. Yeah,
nobody.
You can get infinite tries. Just press F9.
I suppose that's one justification is, alright, the player's just gonna sit here and F9
I hate
this
bug.
puzzle.
This game has the weirdest bug where if there's enough sound happening in the game, then like some sounds will just not play, so I can't hear myself getting hit, and then suddenly I'm dead.
Usually, if a game is not giving you clear indication that you're being hit, you have a problem. Yeah, I'm not hearing some of the games too, I think. The game sounds.
Like you cannot hear any of the plasmids being activated.
You know what? I was just blaming on the stream, but that doesn't make sense, of course.
Nope.
Of course, we're hearing everything you're hearing, so yeah. I thought, oh, maybe these sounds are just quiet, but yeah, I'm not hearing any of the plasmids. You know, I do have to give this... all of us are hearing the same thing. Amazing. I
I mean,
do
like
like
that happened
that.
to me when I was playing the game, but sorry.
Oh, I see. I am kind of impressed at how often we hit these glitches in this show. Like how many times we got Mass Effect.
Oh well, this has just
out,
been an ongoing glitch with this game for forever. For me, free
Oh,
money.
interesting, because I don't think this happened to me. Of course, it's been months since I played Bioshock. Yeah, and I had been boycotting Bioshock, like, just because of the DRM, and then somebody went on sale on Steam and somebody bought it for me. And I was like, alright, well, I suppose, like, what am I gonna do, like, keep my principles and refuse to take it for free? Like, what does that even mean? So I played it. So I got it. But then since then, I've bought other games that had the DRM. It's
Alright,
pretty much
so-
for a year or so there, we got to the point where it was either accept this DRM or quit gaming. Quit playing
Yeah.
current games.
So here's another way that you can change up your character by buying different upgrades for your weapons. And I always like the shotgun, so I'm gonna get the shotgun rate of fire. So now I can spam shotgun shells and miss twice as often.
Awesome.
Oh, and you see it adds like a little thing to your shotgun. Yeah, see, I talk about how the upgrades in this game are all a little redundant, but I always made a point of using each and every gun upgrade station, because for me, that was not a mechanics thing, that was playing pretty dress up with my guns. That was literally my motivation. I wouldn't have even bothered to, like, use them otherwise. I mean, I'm sure they're useful. Well, I probably would have, because, I mean, some of them are pretty useful. But, you know, I got to the point where I had blown through all the guns that I actually use, and I kept, you know, seeking those out and upgrading my weapons because I liked seeing stuff added to them. So I was using a crazy steampunk
You're such a girl.
You know what? I do like that when a game actually, when you upgrade a weapon and it shows it. It's always unsatisfying when, you know, you upgrade a weapon and all you get visually is, okay, it's better now. And it, you know, is +1 more damage or something. I'd like to see extra bits sticking out of it, or it looking different, or having nasty red lights on it, or something.
Or like how when you enchanted a weapon in Oblivion, it looked like the lighting system had just glitched out.
Oh man, come on!
Well,
I don't
actually,
drink alcohol so I can trip out and see ghosts, okay? That is totally not what I'm trying to do.
and in
Okay,
Oblivion, it was
we're good.
totally possible that the lighting system had glitched out. So,
Yeah, Josh, okay, if that happens again, see if one of them tells you, like, that you can't start tampering with safes and stuff. If so, you might be going crazy again.
Yeah.
Tamper with that, and we've got a problem. That's locked for a reason.
How are we doing on time?
How are
I
we
think
doing
we've got a
on-
little bit left. You know what? I lost track. My bad.
Oh, good. It's good to know you guys are doing something.
Well,
I know,
apparently
I
it's my
have
fault
one
whenever
job
we-
over here.
Apparently it's
And
default
that's
when
know
we
what
go
time
too
it is.
early, so, I'll just...
So here's
I'll
what
just
bothers
take
me about
responsibility
these
for
weird flashes of people that you don't understand. First of all, they're really fast and make no sense. Second of all, my hand is still visible. Next time you guys see one of those, look for that. Or, you know, people who are watching this, just rewind the video about 25 seconds. It's like they couldn't undraw my hand first. My on fire hand is appearing in my flashbacks now.
Well,
Well, no, that's
whenever
so just
I
as
have
on-
a flashback, my hand is still there. I don't know about you guys.
Well, no, it's like
So-
when you take family photos, like somebody's thumb will be in the way. The photographer just happened to have his flaming fist about 2 feet in front of the camera, in color.
That's how I like to take my family photos.
Oh wait, that's not right. Okay.
I want to know why that's where they chose to do the flashback, because it seems really random to me. Just some hallway.
It's just a hallway. Well, it's a hallway where you're guaranteed to not have any combat going on. Because it's
Yeah.
you know, nothing can get back in there with you.
But what would trigger it? I mean, don't memories,
Yeah.
aren't they triggered by something?
Yeah, that would have been a good thing to have, like some visual cue that always spawns those memories. As foreshadowing to the to like why you're having these.
Hit the switch up there.
So you're supposed to be able to see the sub, but I'm drunk, so we see a bunch of weird flashy stuff. But it's down there somewhere.
You've had your fun, but enough is enough.
This is
Oh,
when
we're
you're
getting ready
definitely
to
going
save-
reunite. Yeah, this is when you're
Yeah.
definitely going to reunite Atlas with his family, and nothing's going to go wrong, and everybody's going to be happy forever and escape Rapture.
Yeah, that's how it always goes with
See
And then
this,
he,
Reginald Cuftbert. That and
You
getting
could see
stuck
this
in
coming.
weird places.
like in a game where somebody says, okay, you know, I've been talking to you over radio, but we're finally gonna meet face to face. You know it means I am finally going to die horribly. Now that I've guided you through the tutorial, it's time for me
Especially
to
in a
go.
first-person shooter where you never run into other people face to face.
Seamus, I don't know what you're saying. Everything's going to go perfectly. He's going to get his family out of us, and in gratitude, he's going to give us
Okay,
a much
what we're
coveted
seeing out there-
plasmid.
I like how Atlas has like the same model as like a thuggish splicer.
Yes.
Like he looks ridiculous and moves ridiculously.
So dark in here. If only your friend could look
No
I love
subject.
the music.
Atlas is a vampire!
What?
If only you could do something, anything. Except just stand here.
You know what? I think that we should let Atlas deal with these guys.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We've fought enough of these spider slicers, so
Just take a nap, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure he can handle himself.
We're good. We did our part.
You got it from here, bro. In fact, you can turn on the radio and let him know that we can use the radio.
whoa, that was pretty awesome.
It's like a baby monitor. It's only one way.
That's great. That really sort of emphasizes the one way
Animalu.
is plot guidance. I mean, you know, it could have seemed like you were forming a rapport, and you know that you were companions, and you're helping one
No,
another.
no, no,
But no,
no,
I guess it
no.
makes much more sense that he's your unseen overlord, and you can do nothing but lie down and take his orders. I mean, I know that's
Ah,
what
God
it
damn
is,
it.
but it could not seem like that.
Shred,
It's twisted.
shred. Stop while you're behind.
Oh shit! I wasn't even looking at that.
And what?
You ooze in like an assassin, and then you
Yeah, the point is for the
Alright, so are we supposed to be
shocking.
are we supposed to be watching the sub still? Because it sounds like something's happening to the sub he's talking about is the bathysphere that had his family in it, and that they've now met terrible fate.
Yeah,
we
it kind
supposed
of
to be watching that?
exploded.
When I was
busy
did this
fighting
playthrough,
splicers.
I was up there the whole time. I didn't move,
Me
and I
too.
waited for it to just die. And Josh, needing to destroy everything that spawns, decided that was not a
Of
good idea.
course. Alright, so that happened. Next episode, we'll see what's behind this door.
It's really nice that
Candy.
I think the escape. This is how we leave Rapture and we win. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
game
that's
over.
what's behind this.
I
door.
hope so.
the game over screen comes up. Congratulations, you tried.
You did your best. Way to go, Sparky.
Gold star.